Hey y'all, so I was in my word, right? And doing my daily devotional, and this one passage just hit me. Like, I know I've read it before, but you know how when you read the Bible and then you in certain seasons and you just leveling up in your journey, the words hit you differently, or sometimes you just need that reminder, like, oh, this is why this is happening. This is why this is like this. This is okay. So this I'm supposed to be expecting this. All right. So let me act like I know and get it together, right? So I'm in John and I was reading chapter 15 because I didn't get to do my devotional yesterday. Yesterday was a kind of transition, new period, a transitional day for me and my son, and so my whole household. And so today I'm doing my two chapters, right? Because I need to get extra full. Yesterday I poured out and didn't allow myself to get poured into like I needed to. Of course, I prayed and, said little scriptures in my head, but I needed to really sit and marinate with my word like I like to do daily. So, got a double dose today. So, I started with John 15. We know it, right? We know this, the true vine. I am the vine, and his father is the vine dresser, abide in him, and he in us, and, whatever fruit is not being, whatever branches are not bearing fruit, they're going to be cut off, and whichever ones are bearing fruit, they're going to be pruned, because God wants you to be more fruitful. Like, oh, okay, so you can produce. Okay, so let me prune you, get you together even more so you can bear even more fruit. So be careful of not wanting to, be careful that, you think, oh, I'm doing it, I'm bearing fruit. Why it feels like, I'm being chastised. No, baby, you actually being rewarded. So your reward for actually producing, being productive, producing some good stuff is that, okay, we need to sharpen you up so you could produce more, because we need more of that. So do not fret. You're doing a good thing. So he goes on to talk about abiding in him and not in you. Branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine, right? We all know that. She's letting you know you can't, without me, I'm the connect, you can't do anything without me, right? And so whatever you desire in my name shall be given to you, right? Then to go into the next subtitle, love and joy perfected. And there he talks about one of the greatest commandment for you to love others as you love yourself. And greatest type of love you could give is laying down your own life for friends, and how he don't consider his disciples servants, but he considered them friends, because servants don't know the plans of their masters, and he shares with them. Just like, God be trying to put us on game. Jesus putting on game. Like, I want you to know this. You mean something to me. I value you. I want you close to me. I'm not trying to keep you in the dark. And so he goes on to talk about, telling them like, y'all didn't choose me, I chose y'all. Right. And this is where it's getting to where I was like, oh, it hit me in my chest. It's like, and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit, and that your fruit should remain. And so whatever you ask in my name, the Father will give you. And that he was like, these things I command you, love one another. Like, he stressed that again, love one another. So we got to get better at loving one another, because we're not doing that great of a job, guys. But anyway, and we're producing that fake love for each other, that social media love. Like, that's not enough, because as soon as you see a person in the street, or you in traffic or something, like, all that went out the window. All that liking and commenting and all it went out is just words without substance. Like, we actually have to show it in our behavior, in our mannerisms, in our acts of service. But anyway, that's another thing for another day. Let's get back focused. So next subtitle that deepens that last thing that he says in a way about him choosing them is the world's hatred. And then he goes, if the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you, right? If you were of the world would love its own. Yet because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you. The world hates you, girl. The world hates you. boy. The world hates you, man. The world hates you, woman of God. Like, don't expect the world to love you, okay? Even if they act like they showing love to you, because so many people during Jesus' time in his ministry act like they loved him because they loved the benefits of being connected or being close to what he was able to do. But when the time came to really show that you really love me and mess with me like you do, they was lacking. And that's the same thing that this world will do. Like, act like it love you, and when the time come, So don't get fooled by all this worldly social media love and other forms that this world try to act like it loves you, what it secretly is of its only can love itself, only can love what's of the world. So if you are not of the world and you're operating from a higher source, with a higher source as your guide, as your master, just know, you're gonna be hated out here, and it's fine. So remember the word that I said to you: a servant is not greater than his master. So if they persecuted me, they will also persecute you. Do not get fooled. So you have to stay sharp. If you kept my word, they will keep yours. But all these things they will do to you for my name's sake, because they do not know him who sent me. Plain and simple. If I had not come and spoken to them, they would have no sin. But now they have no excuse for their sin. That part I want to sit and marinate with some more, because I really want to understand the gist of what Jesus was saying, especially if that first part, if I had not come and spoken to them, they would have no sin. Yeah. But then he goes on, he who hates me hates my Father also. If I had not done among them the works which no one else did, they would have no sin. But now they have seen and also hated me and my Father. But this happened that the word might be fulfilled, which is written in their law. They hated me without a cause. And that's going to be the bottom line. They're not going to have a reason to hate you. They're just going to do it. They're just going to do it because they can. They going to say it's because you got a long, your second toe is long. They're going to say it's because you got a wide behind. They're going to say it's your skin color. They're going to say it's your gender orientation. They're going to say it's your economic or educational status. They're going to say it's your background. They're going to say it's your past. They're going to say it's your family dynamics. They're going to say because your breath stink. They're going to say because your teeth yellow. They're going to say because you got alopecia. They're going to say it's because you wear wigs. They're going to say because you're not following the trend. You don't got your body done. They're going to say it's because you got your body done. It's going to be without a cause. The hate is going to be there. You are going to be persecuted. You do not belong to this world. If you are his chosen ones, the one that he handpicked and chose you, and you said yes and committed your life, laid down your life for him, to live a laid down life and follow him, to do his work, to bring more people to him, to know him, to get in alignment, to wake up, then ain't no love in this world for you. And so I just wanted to let you know that, because that was music to my ears, and I hope that it was music to yours. So go and have a blessed day. Being hated now. Love you guys. Bye-bye.